What's up, you guys? I am gonna take you through a mic'd up lower body workout. I'm about to do my glute warm up. I always spend about 10 to 15 minutes focusing on glute activation before I head into my lower body lift. I also did a little bit of foam rolling and some light stretching. So first things first, I'm gonna start with my glute band. So we're gonna just spend about 10 to 15 minutes activating our glutes. This just helps wake them up so that way we can really just feel them a lot more during our workout. Okay, now that you are done with your glute warm up, we're gonna move straight into our compound movements. I usually do about 1 to 3 compound movements at the beginning of my workout. I always save my energy for at the beginning of my lift, so that way I'm not too exhausted, and so that way I can lift heavier. So for the first exercise, we're gonna be doing some barbell squats. For the first round, I always start with the lighter weight, and then each set after that, I always increase my weight. So for feet positioning, you want to make sure that your feet are shoulder width apart. I sometimes like to point my toes slightly outwards just to make this exercise a little bit more glute focused, but it's totally up to you on however you want to do it. We're gonna go ahead and do 10 reps. For this next exercise, we're gonna be doing some dumbbell RDLs. Your form is the most important if you're trying to feel this in your glutes more over your hamstrings. I'm gonna show you 2 different variations. The first variation is the wrong way to do this if you're trying to feel this more in your glutes. Notice how far away the weight is away from my body, and also notice how my knees are locked out. By now, you will probably be feeling this in your lower back and more so in your hamstrings over your glutes. Now I'm gonna show you the correct way to do this if you're wanting to target your glutes more. You're gonna position your feet shoulder width apart, knees slightly bent on the way down. You're also gonna pretend as if you're pushing open a door behind you and really just driving your hips back. Also notice that as I go down, the weight is still very close to my body and not too far out in front of me. Next exercise, we're gonna do some step ups. So usually I like to do these with a box, but today we're gonna use this bench, and I'm also gonna place the bench in front of this bar here just so that way I can hold on to it for some support. I'm gonna use a plate, but you can do this with dumbbells as well. I'm gonna just grab onto the weight and then position my foot on top of the platform. And then as I am lifting, I want to push through my front heel and avoid pushing off my back foot to lift me off the ground. To target our glutes more, we're going to make sure that our body is leaning more forward. If you want to target your quads more, you can have more of an upright posture, but for today's workout, we're gonna make this glute focused and also just lean our torso more forward. We are almost finished. We're gonna end this workout off with some B stance hip thrusts. For this, we're gonna be mainly focusing on our leg. that has the weight resting on it. This opposite foot is just gonna stay staggered. We're not gonna be really utilizing it at all. We're just gonna use it as an extra tool to help us balance. I'm gonna be pushing through my right heel and really squeezing my glute at the top. We're gonna go ahead and complete 3 rounds of 10 reps each leg. All right, great work, you guys. I will see you guys in the next video.